Big news. Your soulmate is crying with happiness right now, because you finally did this. A powerful energy is entering this reading right now, and the moment I connected with it, I instantly understood why you were guided here today. This is not one of those ordinary soulmate messages. No, what I'm about to reveal feels different. It feels urgent. It feels emotional. And most importantly, it feels real. As I tune into your energy, I keep seeing someone wiping tears from their face. Not tears of pain, not tears of regret. These are tears of happiness. Deep happiness. The kind that comes after waiting far longer than expected. The kind that appears when a dream finally starts becoming reality. And the shocking part, the reason behind those tears is connected directly to something you recently did. You may not even realize it yet, but your soulmate felt it immediately. The moment your energy shifted, their heart reacted. The universe reacted. Everything started moving. Stay till the end because the final revelation is something I rarely see in a reading like this. As I look deeper, I keep hearing the words, finally, they understand. This is fascinating because your soulmate isn't celebrating a message, a phone call, or even a meeting. They're celebrating a transformation. For so long, your energy carried questions. Questions about your worth. Questions about your future. Questions about whether love was truly meant for you. But recently, something changed. Maybe you stopped chasing someone who couldn't choose you. Maybe you walked away from a situation that drained your spirit. Maybe you finally decided that your happiness matters too. Whatever it was, it created a powerful ripple through your soulmate connection. I see them feeling this shift before they can even explain it. It's almost as if their soul suddenly breathed a sigh of relief. For months, maybe even years, they have been carrying a hidden fear. The fear that you would settle for less than what you deserve. The fear that your light would become smaller because of disappointment. But now that fear is disappearing. And that's why these emotions are becoming overwhelming for them. Don't skip this part. Because the next piece is where everything becomes even more surprising. I keep sensing a moment that happened very recently. A moment when you chose peace over chaos. It seemed small at the time. Maybe nobody noticed. Maybe nobody congratulated you. But spiritually, it was massive. The universe recorded it. Your soulmate felt it. And now they are looking toward the future with a level of hope they haven't felt in a very long time. What makes this reading extraordinary is that I don't see sadness surrounding this connection anymore. I see anticipation. I see excitement. I see someone quietly imagining conversations, memories, and experiences they once thought might never happen. There is even a strong feeling that your soulmate has been receiving signs about you repeatedly. Songs, dreams, random thoughts that appear out of nowhere. Every sign points toward the same message: you're closer than ever to becoming the person they always believed you could be. And that realization is bringing tears to their eyes. Because for the first time, they don't feel distance. They don't feel uncertainty. They feel possibility. Something huge is waiting for you. And in the next part, I'll reveal the exact sign that convinced your soulmate that destiny has finally started moving in your favor. The energy entering this reading now feels impossible to ignore, because the sign your soulmate received was far more powerful than anyone expected. The moment I connected with this energy, I saw someone sitting alone, completely lost in thought. They weren't thinking about the past. They weren't thinking about old mistakes. They were thinking about you. But what shocked me wasn't the thought itself. It was the emotion attached to it. For the first time in a very long time, they felt certainty. Not hope. Not wishing. Certainty. They suddenly realized that something had shifted between your souls. It was as if an invisible wall that existed for so long had finally disappeared. Your soulmate keeps repeating one sentence energetically, "They're finally ready." And what makes this extraordinary is that you may not even know what you did. The cards keep showing growth, healing, confidence, and self-respect. Somehow, without forcing anything, you started becoming the version of yourself that your destiny has been waiting for. The moment that happened, your soulmate felt it deep inside their heart. As I go deeper into this message, I see a secret your soulmate has never spoken aloud. There were moments when they almost gave up hope. Moments when they wondered if timing would ever work in your favor. They questioned the connection. They questioned the journey. But they never questioned you. That's important. They never stopped believing you were special. What they questioned was whether circumstances would allow this story to unfold. Then something changed recently. The universe started showing them repeating signs. Unexpected reminders. Strange coincidences. Powerful synchronicities. And every single one pointed back to you. That's why they're emotional right now. They're realizing that what once seemed impossible suddenly feels possible again. Stay till the end because the biggest revelation is still coming. I keep hearing that your soulmate recently imagined a future scenario involving you, and instead of fear appearing in their heart, excitement appeared. That has never happened this strongly before. Their soul is no longer preparing for loss. Their soul is preparing for arrival. Before I reveal the final message of this part, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who believes in divine timing. Because the energy coming through right now is incredibly rare. Your soulmate is seeing evidence that your chapter together is getting closer. I keep sensing tears, smiles, and overwhelming gratitude surrounding their energy. Not because everything has happened already, but because they can finally see it happening. They can finally feel the path opening. They can finally sense that the delays weren't punishment, they were preparation. And here's the revelation I was shown. Your soulmate believes that the quality they admire most about you is not your appearance, your success, or your achievements. It's your resilience. The fact that you kept moving forward when life gave you every reason to stop. That strength has become the reason they're crying with happiness today. Because they know that the person they've been waiting for didn't give up. The person they've been hoping for kept going. And in the